Hello, Capricorn. Thank you for stopping by. I am your spiritual bestie, Ciara, and today we're going to be doing a message from your higher self. Okay, and this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If it doesn't resonate, try your sun, moon, rising Venus, your sun, moon, rising Venus signs. But I am here to give a message today regarding your higher self and what you need to know at this time. So first, we're going to start with my Rumi deck, which is my Oracle deck. You guys have never seen this deck, but I've used it for a few years now. It has beautiful artwork, but it has some great oracles and messages. Then I'm going to use my Animal Oracle deck over here. We'll do some tarot and some clarifying the tarot. And then lastly, we'll get a final message from our higher self, right? We're also going to have some tea leaves that we'll also reveal towards the end. But we have quite a bit of spread here, so I want to get started right away so we don't delay. Just because y'all know I talk a lot. So anyway, I got a few messages before we get started for you Capricorn. So I got waiting, but also tired of waiting. I got waiting and tired of waiting. Some of you could be waiting for something to come in, waiting for an opportunity to come in. Like maybe you've been applying to jobs and been trying to wait to hear back from things. And maybe that's why you're tired, because you've been doing it for a while and you're like, hey, kind of need an answer any day now, and it's just not coming. For some of you, I'm getting, okay, take what resonates. I also got a little bit of y'all being tired of a relationship. You can't see it, but I'm like looking off to the side like, ooh, did I say that? But I'm getting a little bit of like, he needs to act right, she needs to act right energy. It's like you're tired of telling the person, whether it be a relationship, a job, even your supervisor, a friendship, a friend, could even be a family member, like an older cousin, older sister, older sibling, older brother. It's like I'm tired of telling them. So there is a little bit of energy of you telling someone what you need, your boundaries, something, however it resonates for you. But there is an energy of I've been telling them this and they haven't been listening to me. And it's like at this point, you're so tired of waiting for them to get themselves together. So for some of you, you could be waiting for a job, right? You could be waiting to hear news back. But for some of you, you're just tired of excuses. You're tired of waiting for someone to get themselves together. You're tired of waiting. I'm hearing for the shoe to fall. Like, I'm almost getting like, for some of you even, you could have gotten some information, some truth of someone doing something behind your back, and take what resonates. I'm not saying like cheating, but for some of you it could be. But there also could be like, someone talking about you behind, like a friend that you've always cared for talking about you behind your back, or trying to sabotage you on a project for school or work or whatever, right? There is a little bit of, I found something out and I'm waiting for them to get their act together. I'm waiting for them to either tell me the truth, for someone to get their act together, to get their mindset together, to start listening to me. I'm just getting yourself fed up of waiting. You're tired of waiting. You're tired of giving them the benefit of the doubt. You're tired of giving them the benefit of the doubt and the excuses. At this point, you've run out of excuses to give them, and now you're just like, I don't even want to deal with it anymore. I don't want to hear the excuses. But for some of you, you could actually be a little mad at spirit with the waiting. You might be like, I've been waiting for a long time for my new opportunity, my new blessing, my new whatever it is, the new business I started to take off. And maybe you're a little ticked off that things are just not working in your favor. But we're going to get some clarity. I just got a little bit of that energy to start. So, all right, for Capricorn spirit, what do they need to know? Messages from their higher self for Capricorn. These cards are huge. I always forget how big they are. For Capricorn spirit, what messages for Capricorn do they need to know at this time? What do they need to know What do they need to know from their higher self, Spirit? Okay. Ooh, that one's pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Sorry. It's like, look at it. Okay, the lion and the deer. Okay, we're going to talk about that in a minute. I'm just going to get some messages out first. And then that way, once I get the messages out, we'll talk about those messages. All right, for Capricorn Spirit, what messages do they need to know on today from their higher self? Messages from their higher self for Capricorn. Messages from their higher self for Capricorn. Ooh. You know what? All today, I've been trying to only pull one of these, and every single time I've gotten like more than one. All right, so we got Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. And that says number 8. This is 22. And then this one says Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. Yes, yes, yes. 32. Some of you could be seeing 32, 32, 888, 222, 22, 22, 32, 32. Or I'm getting also like 8282 or like 2828. So we'll take what resonates. And so we'll talk about these in a moment. We're going to pull a few tea leaves, and then we'll get into your tarot, okay? We're going to pull some tea leaves first, and then we'll read the oracles, and then we'll get into your tarot. Here, let's pull this one. All right, for Capricorn, let's get some messages from their higher self. Can I have some messages from their higher self for Capricorn? All right. Anything else for Capricorn at this time? Anything? Okay, we'll take that too. All righty. Okay, and we'll read these at the very end. And since this one's a month card, this one will go together with this one. All right, and we'll just read these at the very end. All right. Let's get into it, Capricorn. Are you excited like I'm excited? Okay. Ooh. I'm like, should I have some coffee before here? I don't know. I'm just getting like, honestly, for all the earth signs, because I've been tapping into a lot of earth energy to do the readings, I've been feeling very tired and exhausted, but optimistic mostly. There is this energy of optimism, right? There is this energy of hope, of determination, of drive, of love and acceptance. There's been a lot of love actually in the earth readings so far. And not just like love as in lovers, right? Love as in like loving life, right? Loving truth, loving yourself, loving self-love, right? The definition of love. What does love look like for you? Things of that nature. So let's get into it, yeah. So I got 22, the lion and the deer. Let's see what that message says for you, Capricorn. Okay. All right, Capricorn. Okay. The guidance this oracle brings you is that you shall prosper most now if you're willing to unbecome what you have believed yourself to be. Interesting. It was, hold on. Yeah. Okay. It was partially at best. Sorry, let me start over. The guidance this oracle brings to you, Capricorn, is that you shall prosper most now if you're willing to unbecome what you have believed yourself to be. It was never really true anyway, that view. It was partial at best, and just a view and identity, not a genuine reality. Some of your previous sense of self shall likely come with a transition into fuller experience of your being. Some of that previous identity shall be shedded as far too limiting. It just won't feel true for you anymore if it ever did. Any crisis or confusion this brings you shall be temporary fuel to ignite your divine fires within. They simmer into life, cooking you from within, bringing all of your flavors, spicy and sweet, bitter and sour, into perfect balance so that your being, your presence, becomes an exquisite dish served up as a divine feast. You shall become a nourishment for the world in perfect balance. Your being will hold all, for it holds all within it. It will deny nothing and become a tonic to feed every taste, every appetite, every hunger, every deficiency. What an extraordinary, sublime meal you shall be. How your presence shall nourish the world. And it all begins with shedding that either and the or and recognizing instead of the all. With such will, permission for unconditional love, you shall thrive in your beingness and feed the hungry world with a meal complete, satisfying, and exquisite. Oh, okay, Capricorn, you're going to be a meal baby. You ready to be a meal? Okay, I got a few downloads from that. There is a big transformation happening. I talked about this in Virgo and in Taurus, so I'm going to talk about it in yours, Capricorn. There is this transformation happening in the earth signs right now where there is this metamorphosis happening, this transformation, this rebirth, almost like a regeneration, right? And I've actually talked about this a few times with Virgo and Taurus, I believe, but I know for sure Virgo. There is a bit of a self-death happening for you, Capricorn. Especially when they talked about the way you view things, the way you viewed yourself, the limitations you put on yourself. They're all shedding away. You're cutting all that BS off, right? And you're embracing this new energy of who you're supposed to be, this higher vibrational energy. So you're in a very high vibrational, intuitive time at this time. And it's a beautiful thing to see. I'm definitely seeing a stepping up of understanding not only yourself but even the world around you. I'm almost getting that you have like this extra sense of what people are presenting to you, an extra sense when it comes to communicating with people, talking to people, and I'm also getting you're handling people differently as well. There's a softer, humbler, more energy, but I'm also getting like you're just not getting affected by people who want you to be affected, right? I'm getting like, if people come in to try to say something to shake you, you're not even letting it bother you anymore. It's just rolling off of you. You're not even acknowledging it anymore. Okay, so for Bobcat, let's see what it says for Bobcat number 8. All right. Life is a mystery. Okay, the Bobcat moves the Bobcat moves in mystery. And when the Bobcat spirit appears to you, she brings a powerful reminder that not all things in life can be explained or understood through the power of intelligence. Trying to figure things out, find logical explanations, or predict what will happen based on reason and facts will not provide you with the certainty and comfort you seek. Bobcat asks you to trust in the great mystery and let the secrets of the universe reveal themselves to you through direct experience. Allow your vision to slip into soft focus, and you will see between the lines and observe what has been hidden there all along. Bobcat Spirit helps you know intimately the pulse of the divine in the world. Trust in the wisdom and the revelations that come to you, yet know that understanding may not come as you would like it to. What you experience through your heart and intuition, which comes to you as the voice of the inner knowing, will guide you now as you accept the secrecy is woven into the fabric of existence. No matter what, the appearance of the Bobcat Spirit is a sign that you are being called to trust, even when what is revealed does not agree with your need for intellectual certainty. Yeah, so you know what? When I was reading that, I heard that you were being able to tap into some deep tea, okay? Like, Capricorn, I just feel like you're going to literally just be able to tap into some tea, right? You're going to be able to tap into information, intuition, tea. You know, that's kind of what I was just saying a minute ago. It's like there's this energy of you moving through the world and seeing it in a different way. I don't know how to make that make sense. It's like there's this energy of like I said, a sixth sense, where it's like you see the people, the world, even the vibrations of the world differently than everyone else. And you're able to see it more clearly than anyone else. But it's like you can't explain it intellectually. You just feel it, right? Intuitively. And then for the Hawk Spirit for 32, it says, let Spirit be your guide. All right. 32, let Spirit be your guide. And this is the Hawk Spirit. All right, so the oracle message is, flying high above the landscape, the hawk sees both the bigger picture and the small details, observes the rain and the pond as well as the clouds, and doesn't miss anything. When the Hawk Spirit arrives, you are called to pay close attention to messages from Spirit that can appear anywhere in any form. Listen to your intuition. Keep your eyes open for synchronicities, the meaningful consistencies, right? All right, so Capricorn, the Hawk Spirit asks you to not dismiss the signs that Spirit is sending to guide you. Lately, have you been hearing the same word or song or coming across the same symbols here, there, or in strange places? Perhaps you hear a song on the radio with just the right lyric pertaining to your query. Or you begin to notice uncanny billboards, license plates, or other places where repetitive numbers or words show up for you to notice. Capricorn, pay close attention to the animals that appear for you and connect with your symbolism. Spirit wants to communicate and reach out to you again and again. When Hawk Spirit appears, it's a sign to listen. All right, Capricorn, you hear that? So there is, like I said, I've been getting this energy of you being able to tap into things a little bit more deeper than everyone else. You know what I just heard? I've heard, am I crazy? I feel like you already been tapping into things, but maybe you've been discrediting yourself, or maybe you've been feeling like what you've been feeling intuitively can't be right. You know what I'm saying, Capricorn? Trust your intuition, trust your gut, trust yourself, trust in those signs and synchronicities, right? Trust in the messages that are coming in for you. They're cluing you in on some truth that needs to be revealed at this time. The thing is, you know what else? With this bobcat, their eyes look so intense. You see that? Like the gaze, it almost looks like this is staring directly at me. And I feel like Spirit is calling you to really tap into those, into your eyes, right? Into your vision, into what you're hearing, you're seeing, what you're smelling, what you're tasting even. Tapping into all of those senses to create another sense, in a way. There's too many senses. Capricorn, you're really, really intuitive right now. But the thing is, don't count out your intuitiveness, like your intuition. Don't count it out and try to make it seem like, I don't know, I'm just getting like you're so intuitive, but I'm almost getting like you're still trying to like, because you don't have proof for certain things that you're feeling, you're letting people get away with things. There's an energy to put your foot down, to stand your ground, to stand in your truth, because you know that what you're getting, the downloads you're receiving, they are real. They are real. Let's get some more clarity. All right, for Capricorn, messages for their higher self, from their higher self, I should say. Capricorn, what messages? Oh no, it's like 10 cards flew out. Sorry about that. Okay. All right, for Capricorn Spirit, what messages do they need to hear from their higher self at this time? What messages do they need to hear from their higher self? Okay. We got 2 of Wands. Okay. Anything else? Capricorn. Okay. Something else flipped. Ooh. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, 10 of Wands. 10 of Swords. Here, we'll pull one more since those came out together. All right, last one for Capricorn. Last final message from their higher self. What do they need to know? Oh my goodness. We have too many, Capricorn. I'm still going to take them. Instead, we'll do this since these came out together. We're going to read them together, and then these two came out. The Ace of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, and then we got the Queen of Wands at the bottom, which is a beautiful energy, honestly, Capricorn. The Queen of Wands is all about following her heart, not following her heart, I'm sorry. The Queen of Wands is all about following her truth, right? She's all about being herself, being bold, being assertive, living towards the sun. In the original card, she actually has a little sunflower, which means she follows the sun. She also has a black cat. And a lot of times, black cats can be seen as a lucky in the tarot, but it also is a card. The message also says that even though people may not agree with the black cat, she keeps it around because she likes it, right? She wants to do what she wants to do, regardless of what people see her and want her to do. So the overall energy is the Two of Wands, which is an amazing energy. It's an expansion energy. It's moving forward in a new direction. It's an organizing, a planning energy. It's also an exciting energy. I like to think of it as an opportunity to plan towards a new adventure, right? Towards a new goal. It is setting the scene, right? Setting the set for the type of life, the type of job, the type of love you want, right? The type of relationships you want. It's an expectation energy. It is an energy of putting out there what you want or starting to plan towards what you want. And it's very much an energy of like bringing something to life, right? And it could even be like going to a new environment, experiencing a new job in a new environment. The Two of Wands in the original deck, it has two wands, right? And one of them is anchored down to that spot, and the other one is being held by the person with the world, the globe in their hand. And the purpose is, the first one has been planted. They've done their due diligence. They've started the journey of something new, and now they're expanding it to a new horizon, right? They're expanding it past of their initial expectation is the best way to put it. It's like basically starting a business and starting at one location. Two of Wands is deciding to branch off to a new location, to open up a second location, right? So we'll get some clarity cards for this, Capricorn, and we can get some more information regarding why the Two of Wands for Capricorn. Ooh. Okay, Four of Pentacles at the bottom, which is so interesting because that's a repeating card. The Four of Pentacles is over here with this Ace of Swords, which we will talk about. Okay, so Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is like self-imposing restrictions. It can be self-sabotage, negative thinking, really putting yourself down, Capricorn. And with this Four of Pentacles energy, that's holding on too tightly to, can be holding up too tightly to finances, or holding on too tightly to, I'm hearing scarcity mindset. You know what I just heard? I heard I want to expand, but I don't have the resources. I want to expand, but I'm not good enough. I want to expand, but I don't think I can do this. I want to expand, but I'm hearing but, Capricorn, okay? So there is this energy. The first message is basically the want to expand, but not believing you can, right? Not believing you can do it financially, not believing that you can truly let go and invest in something new. And I do get that type of feeling of like, feeling like things are hard, feeling like things are tough. But with this Eight of Swords here, the Eight of Swords, she's wearing a blindfold, right? And she's in loose bindings where she can easily get herself out, but she stays there because she feels she deserves it. You don't deserve this, Capricorn. I want to start by saying that. If you want to expand, if you want to do something, you have everything you need in order to do it. Maybe you need to save a little bit slower, right? Maybe you need to make a different plan regarding your situation. I'm definitely getting like, maybe there's a need for you to kind of sit down and have an honest conversation with yourself. Like sit down and actually see everything as face value. Maybe not even put your emotions in it, right? Just take a moment to sit down and just write everything out as face value and see where you land, and then start coming up with solutions for that. There might be a need to do a pros and cons list, a checklist, to really see where you land and where you want to go and where you want to move forward. But the thing about the Four of Pentacles is, the answer for the Four of Pentacles is there's a need to let go, to release, to trust, right? But it can be quite difficult to trust when you can't see your way. But I will say the first step is to change the mindset. Because with the Eight of Swords, like I said, that is negative thinking. That is a victim mentality and a mindset, thinking you're not good enough and that you're less than when you know you're not. So I think, at least for this first message, is there is a need for you to let go of these restrictions, let go of this mindset, let go of this need to put yourself down, Capricorn. I'm also getting this is intuitively, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. But for some of you, Capricorn, I'm getting that you are holding on tightly to something that's not working in your favor. And that's why that Two of Wands is there, for you to make a plan and to expand from that. But there is this energy here of you being in a job, a relationship, a friendship, a friend group even, where you feel trapped. I'm hearing I feel trapped, I feel isolated. I don't feel like I'm one with the team. I do feel like I'm picked on. I feel like I'm not being seen, I'm not being heard. There's this energy of feeling less than. And I don't know if that's actually happening or how they've made you feel or how you've made yourself feel. Because the Eight of Swords is self-imposing, typically. But there is something here, maybe a relationship that you've held on to for too long, Four of Pentacles, and it's time to release it. There might be a job that you stayed in for too long that you've been afraid to release, and maybe it's time to release it. A friendship, even a family member, an older cousin that just always has something toxic or mean or naggy to say. There's an energy of needing to release the burdens, release the worries, release, to cut yourself out of these ties and take off that blindfold and know that you can walk away from these Eight of Swords with your head held high. You can take that extra wand for Two of Wands and extend and move forward towards something that's better suited for you. I'm hearing that's healthier for you. Okay, I'm also getting, some of you have been losing weight, right? I'm seeing losing weight, not eating enough, not drinking enough water, not taking care of yourself. And it could even be just a financial constraint, even feeling like you can't pour into yourself anymore, feeling like you don't have enough for bills or rent or something along those lines, right? There might be a need for you to really evaluate the current job you're currently working in, or the situation you're currently in. I'm getting so many downloads, y'all. Capricorn, I'm sorry. I know I'm rambling, but like, I'm getting so many downloads. For some of you, you could be in a job where they don't pay you enough, but they have you working like a dog, Capricorn. Two of Wands, time to expand. Put that resume out there. Start to see what else is out there. And the thing is, Capricorn, I know that the world is a little tough right now, okay? I know that things are not the greatest, right? But the thing is, you have favor, Capricorn. You are amazing. You have so much favor. You have so much intuition. You have so much drive. You are amazing. And the thing is, I'm getting like you're quitting before you even start. Don't quit before you start. Put your resume out there. And then for some of you, the other message I was getting was, I'm seeing you go to work, constantly working like a dog, doing overtime, coming home to a relationship where they don't work, they don't do anything, and you take care of them. I'm gonna pause so you can listen to that. And listen, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a licensed coach, I'm not anything like that. I'm not a life coach. I don't have a degree. Well, I do have a degree, but not in this regard, Capricorn. But what I'm saying is, there's someone, for that particular situation, there could be someone taking advantage of you at this time. Where you go, you work constantly. You maybe got more than one job, maybe 2 or 3 jobs, and you're constantly working, and you get home, they're watching TV on the couch, enjoying their life, haven't cooked dinner, you know, haven't helped out, haven't done a dish, and you get back home and have to do everything yourself. There's a little bit of overworked, overburdened energy. And this is only for a select few of you. So what I'm saying is, there's a need for you to put yourself first. There's a need for you to let spirit guide you. There's a need for you to be bold and stand your ground. There's definitely a need for you to put down some clarity, some rules, okay? And if those rules can't be met, you know what you need to do. I ain't gonna say it. You know what you need to do. Do you need me to say it? Fine. If it's not working and you've tried, you've spoke, you've made it known what you need, and it's still not being met, you need to let it go. But I'm not saying let it go and just put yourself in a tough predicament. Plan, be smart, right? But at the end of the day, you need to be putting you first, and you need to be thinking about your contingency plan, your plan for yourself. There is an energy to put yourself first right now, Capricorn. Let's keep going. I've rambled plenty. Okay, so we got 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands. That's that overworked, overburdened energy that I was feeling, actually, yeah. 10 of Swords talks about something that is dead, done, over with, okay? It is, I was gonna say dead as a doorknob. Like, it's done, right? It's a painful ending. It's a harsh energy. And then with the 10 of Wands, it's overworked, overburdened, overbearing. It's literally in the original card for the 10 of Wands. It's a man carrying 10 of Wands on his back, like covering his face. He can't see anything. He's hunched over and he's exhausted. And then with the 10 of Swords, the original card is literally someone being stabbed with 10 swords, which sounds absolutely horrific and painful. However, there are pros to both of those. With the 10 of Swords, in the original card, there's a sun coming up in the background, saying that there's a new day approaching. And honestly, when it comes to new days, Capricorn, you have to see it as there's a new day. There's a new opportunity, right? There's a new opportunity to breathe, to shine, to do something new. Every new day is a new beginning, if you really think about it. And then with the 10 of Wands, the pro with the 10 of Wands is he's almost to his house where he's going to plant those wands to have a harvest. He's going to be able to celebrate all of his hard work. Was it hard? Did it feel like crap? Like, were you exhausted? Did you have some sleepless nights? Absolutely. But there is something blooming from those wands, from that pain, from that heartache, from both of them. They're new beginnings because there's a completion of a cycle. And every completion of a cycle gets what? A new beginning. That's right, baby. That's right. So we're going to clarify those really quick. All right. Why the 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords for Capricorn? Okay. Can I put that here? Will it show up on my, let's see. Okay, yeah, it still shows up. Cool. Here, we'll do like this. I think this could still work. Yeah, it's cut off a little bit. It's okay. We'll just lift it up a little bit. Okay, so Page of Wands, right? And it's funny because you got the 2 of Wands here. So this is your new beginning right here. Page of Wands. It's limitless potential. It's new beginnings. It's discovery. It's excitement. It is freedom. So there is an ending taking place that may have been hard, may have been tough, maybe has been burdensome, but there is a new beginning here. There is an exciting opportunity. There is a breath of fresh air. There is freedom here. I'm hearing like I get to do what I want and I get to do it my way. So you're getting to do it your way now, Capricorn, and that's a beautiful energy to be in. The fact that we go from this to this, your second message being that you're able to start something new. So some of you could be in this one because these are supposed to be 3 separate messages. So the first one could be that you are having a hard time, right? Things are tough. Things are, seeming like it's never, like you won't be able to get out of this, that you're trapped, that you're stuck. But with that 2 of Wands, there is an opportunity to move from that, to expand. And even with this one, there's an ending. And now you're moving to a new beginning and moving to a new direction. Some of you could actually be physically moving, or moving to a new job, moving to a new department. But some of you could be physically moving. I'm also getting like maybe some of you getting a new house, a new car. There's new energy here. After things have been so tough, right? There is giving fortune, a lot of fortune after difficulty. And I think with this second message, you know that you are filled to the brim with limitless potential at this time, Capricorn. And that's the way you should be. That's the way you should always put yourself out. Put yourself out to the universe energetically, right? That's what you should always be producing, that energy of limitless potential and abundance, so it comes right back to you. And I think you've kind of figured that out and mastered that. So let's keep going. All right, so we got the Four of Pentacles again, and the Ace of Swords. Four of Pentacles can, like I said, feel like scarcity, money scarcity, having a hard time financially. It also can be the card of like holding on tightly to things that no longer serve you, or holding on tight to things in general. With the Ace of Swords, that's a new beginning, okay? That's a new beginning, a new mindset, a new opportunity, a new job, but it also can be new communication, but not just new communication. Ace of Swords can be just new clarity, right? New communication that leads to great clarity, to great understanding, a deep knowing, right? So some of you could be looking at your finances and deciding to, figure out a way to make an extra income. I'm hearing like side hustles, using your skills, using your traits, right? I'm just getting someone who knows their talents. Sorry, not traits, talents. So someone who's using their skills, their talents, in creating an extra sum of income, right? And I feel like also you've kind of gotten this aha moment where you're like, things have been tough financially, sure, but you know what? Why don't I create a YouTube for cooking? Why don't I create a TikTok where I talk about my favorite games? Why don't I? You fill in the blank, Capricorn. But there is this energy of a new beginning and you wielding this sword to bring in that new beginning. And it could have started off as like a hobby, or it could have started off as like, oh, money is not going great right now, but I'm just going to do this hobby real quick to make some quick money. And then it leads to like even more success, right? I'm getting like, yeah, I was doing this for fun and money's been tough and I've been working at a crappy job. But now money's kicking up on this project. Money's kicking up on this thing that was a hobby. And now I can actually branch off or branch to a new beginning. You've created a new beginning from an instability. It's awesome. All right, Capricorn, why the Four of Pentacles, Ace of Swords? Okay. Yes, I ugly laughed. I sure did. Knight of Wands at the bottom. So there's fiery energy. I'm hearing like a zest for life. You're like excited for life with this last message. So I laughed because we got a repeating card. Yes. I'm done. So with the Two of Wands here, like I said, that's planning, expansion, progress, right? Making decisions, making discoveries. And I'm definitely getting with this Ace of Swords with this other message. Like I said, you've created a new beginning from an inconsistency, right? Things weren't going great financially, but you created this hobby, you created this thing. I'm hearing like lessening the load. Like you created something that made you happy or made you be able to blow off steam or made you be able to really take your mind off of the things that aren't working, to have fun, to enjoy life, to see it for what it is, right? And now you're able to, like I said, you created a new beginning with that Ace of Swords. Now you get Two of Wands. You're expanding that. You're deciding, you know what? I'm doing great financially with this hobby. I think I'm going to expand it. I think I'm going to create, like, let's say if it's YouTube, right? Let's say you're saying you started off making a YouTube about cooking and different hacks for cookers, right? And then it's blowing up. And then all of a sudden you're being invited to events and other things. You decide, I'm going to expand. I also have a different hobby that I really like. You know what? I really also like making music or making beats or producing music. And I've been doing it for years. And you decide to make another YouTube channel. and started to produce music and put yourself out there on that channel. You're telling people in the cooking channel, like, hey, go check out my other channels. And maybe you even mix something up for your cooking channel, like a little intro or something to get people excited about the other channel. Like, I'm just getting like there's this energy of like constant new beginnings, constant growth, constant transformation for you. And it's so exciting. And the thing is, with the Knight of Wands here, that's like excited for life energy. It's like going wherever the wind takes you energy. It's a fun energy. It's a light energy. It's a freedom type energy. And honestly, after we got all of this, I love to see so much fire and freedom. So you're in a very freedom-based time at this time. And even if you're on this first message, you're not going to stay there for long, because I know for a fact that you're not going to let anybody keep you down, because you are a Capricorn, okay? And you're not going to stay down for long. You never do. And we're not going to let you do it anyway. As your spiritual bestie, I refuse. So anyway, comment down below how this reading is going for you so far. We got a few more things we got to clarify. We're going to go over your tea leaf cards and then get a final message from Spirit. But I'm hoping that these resonated for you. Comment down below which message resonated the most for you and what's going on with your life. And if you know what, if something exciting is happening, comment down below and let us know. I want to celebrate with you, because I'm also not only nosy, but I like to see people having a good life and a good time, right? All right, so for the first message from your tea leaf, it says, keep your life in balance. Yes, scales. Keep your life in balance. So there is a need to stay in balance, to stay focused. Get out of this energy and know that your worth, know your truth, know that you are divinely guided at this time. You also got club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. You know what? I'm going to put this one right in the middle. We're going to put this one over here. Because I told you with this one, I got a message of like someone making you feel trapped, right? Making you feel like you have to do something that you don't want to do. And there's this energy of being taken advantage of. I really didn't like that, Capricorn. I'm really hoping that, you're not going through that. But if you are, I'm hoping and praying that you're planning towards like a contingency plan, right? You're playing towards how to get out of that situation, how to get past that situation, how to get growth from that situation, and how to heal from it and move forward, right? All right, not last one. Next one is tulip. Great passion. Yes, yes, yes. I've been getting a lot of great passion, especially from this page of wands here. That is a new passionate, exciting start, right? That's deciding to do something. That's deciding to move forward. There's a lust for life, right? Especially with this Knight of Wands over here. There's an excitement for life. All right, and then in the month of September for you, Capricorn, it says quill, get back to the basics. Ooh. So in September, you might be putting yourself back to the basics. You might be deciding to kind of go back to the way you started, right? Maybe things get a little out of hand, a little out of focus. I'm also getting for September, you could also just be super busy, right? And needing to kind of get back to the basics of things, of how you plan things, of how you started things. There might just be a need for you to kind of get clear about something in September. But of course, I'll still be around as your spiritual bestie, so we'll do readings in September and see what they're talking about. But we'll see at that time, right? Or even it could have been this past September, but I'm getting the feeling that it's this upcoming September. But for some of you, it could be past September where you had to get back to basics, had to kind of re-situate yourself after this ending, right? And this new beginning took place, which of course didn't happen all in one day or whatever, or in 1 month. But back in September, you might have had to kind of I'm hearing like reorganize yourself, re-situate yourself. The endings that took place might have been catastrophic, and you might have had to kind of like, I'm hearing like get yourself together, right? Get back to the basics and really get yourself together regarding how to move forward. So for some of you, it could have been the past, and for some of you, there could be something coming in September that might have you needing to get back to the basics of things, to get more clarity and get more grounded within yourself. Okay. All right. We're going to get last messages for Capricorn from their higher self. What do Capricorn need to know at this time from their higher self, Spirit? What do they need to know? Okay. I am more than enough. Yes, yes, you are. I love that, Capricorn. I am more than enough. You are more than enough. And honestly, especially if you're in this type of energy right here, you are more than enough. Any of these energies, but just know you are more than enough. You can do anything you want to do, succeed in whatever you want to succeed in. You are a divine being. So I want to say thank you for stopping by. I hope this message resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I just want to say, please comment, like, subscribe to the channel. It really would make my day. I really do enjoy reading comments. I haven't gotten any yet, but I am also filming these really, really early. So who knows? I could have comments by now, but I just want to say thank you. Okay, thank you for watching. Even if you don't comment, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking to me, sticking to the message all the way to the very end. And thank you for deciding to engage with your spiritual bestie. So I will say, I hope you are having a great rest of your day. I hope you're having a great time. I am sending love, light, and peace. There we go. I'm sending love, light, and peace your way, Capricorn. And I'm your spiritual bestie signing off. Sending you love wherever you are. Bye, my loves.